Alright, what do we got here? We got an idiot Burns doing a YouTube video. What's this YouTube video about? Well, this is about a Kawasaki pump. What's going on with my pump? Well, it's fucked. It's fucked up, is what it is. So, I'm going to take it apart. What does that entail? Not much. It's already removed. It's not going to take much to take it apart. Don't know exactly the length of this part I'm working on here. We'll find out. Let's see. What we got here is we got this case. And this is like where it reduces the flow that it shoots out the impeller. And this is where it steers that flow. This is where it mounts up underneath the underside of where you stand on the jet ski. It's gonna need some kind of Loctite or something for sure. Definitely. Smell it. Oh yeah. And you can see, kind of see, there's metal shavings everywhere on the parts from the inside here because they're rubbing against each other in a way that they're making metal shavings everywhere. So, yeah. This has just a light amount of corrosion and mostly just inhibitor. Seems like it's on there real tight. See? They go all the way through. They're real tight. Just part of the casting. Oh yeah, they're on there real tight. They're solid. Whew. So what we're doing is removing this rear cone here, and I'm going to replace all of these back with Loctite when I'm done. But for now, I just want to remove this to make all the work easier and see exactly what's going on. I can't help but look and see what's going on in case I gotta buy $50 more parts here and there while I'm doing this. I might as well check it all out. So I'm gonna get in here. Not gonna be buying any expensive stuff, just the basics that I might need. Whew. Hey, it's like I'm back at work. Not supposed to be wrenching, I'm not a mechanic, but whatever, I was doing it like crazy. They all have washers on them. Okay. With that off, you can kind of see what I talked about earlier in some of my posts, some of my blog. This thing here, this whole area has room where that prop isn't exactly right. So I'll put this on the ski, and I'm gonna take this apart and show you how it's gonna be, how and why and how this is workable off the ski and how that's gonna work. This one thing is gonna be probably pretty gross in here, but what it is I'm gonna show you how this one end here is probably gonna be, I'll put this on, then I'll thread into this, and then it will pull back, and then I'll tighten this and see if that works. I don't know. I might I'm waiting for the part to be able to do the proper insertion, but there is a way to get it on. Just, you know, just to get it on. Too hard to do this way. So I'll just go. Yep. Then these are that one and the other one. I have a feeling that this is going to be a cavity packed full of grease. If it's not, it's not. It's supposed to be. Ugh. Go. Ooh, water. Not good. Shouldn't have been water in there. But if they're not going to keep the water in there, I'll tell you that much. It's not a good thing. And not that big a deal because I can pack it full of grease. Totally can. Which I'm going to. I'm going to pack it full of grease this time. I'm just going to completely fill this thing full of grease, which is what's supposed to happen. And hadn't. And so there's some corrosion buildup going on that surface right there. That hasn't done any serious damage. It's just surface damage. This seal, not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's not a huge deal at this time. I'm going to keep going with it. I'm not going to redo these seals today. Tomorrow. They're a little bit wet, but they're not without grease. So I'm just going to re-grease them. Just gonna put a fucking ton of grease on them. Right now, I'm gonna get them as dry as I can in here. I see that they're really not doing well, but they're not fucked. Pull this out. Am I gonna get problem? I don't know. I don't want to pull it out and have a problem. That's the thing. So, am I going to? Am I going to create a problem when there isn't one? I'm just going to put this all back. Well, I'll give it one more pull and see. This one has like a center chunky chunk in it, probably. What are you talking about? Center chunky chunk, and what is it? This one has like a center part that's much thicker and chunkier. So I do have to take the damage off there. And so I wouldn't mind having this guy sitting down in a way. That being said, I'm not going to try and struggle to get this guy out. Now, definitely lots of wetness has gotten in there. It shouldn't have. But what can I say? Not in a massive way. Now, next step is, what do you want to do, Chris? Well, I want to get this crap off. So, I'm going to make sure actually that this is sticking out a certain amount so that I get some of this wetness out. This should be Stumbling in here, but I'm not. What are you doing? Making it not sharp. What's he doing? Nothing. Just making it not sharp. When it's not sharp, it's done. You're done with it. I'm not trying to make it smooth. I'll just make it not sharp. Try and keep the smallest amount of debris possible in that general region. Definitely been some hammerage going on. I'm gonna open up this new tool set I got here. Oh, needs a little cutter. It's a little cutter. What I'm gonna do to cut it open. Just break it with something. No one steals them, I guess. A little plastic cover. Might probably end up keeping that guy. And then this guy has a cool little handle. Looks good. Pretty cool. See how this works. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. Okay, not doing a crazy amount of stuff on this guy. Just doing what feels right. Doing a video in here. Doing a video in here. Okay. So that's the majority of the issues I had solved on that part. Now, a couple of other things I wanted to do. I want to get this one, so it's better. Trying to slice yourself, dude. Try to be more particular about it. Your workmanship, just be particular. That'll be better. See, that's, now there it goes. Sharp guy's coming up. Just gotta get it gone. Can't let it sit there. Once you get to the right depth, comes right off like a hangnail. Right like this. Comes right off like a hangnail. And all you gotta do is some fine work like this. Yep. You can feel that. So, how many surfaces do I have to do that to? 6. 3 fins, and all of them need there it is. One of those strips that's like a hangnail. Just get those to come right off. Take this guy. go. Other side, not as bad. There's still a little bit more of the hangnail. I'm going to run around it. And then I'm going to do this. Yep. Now, last thing, some of these. This got kind of gnarred, but I'm not going to go too crazy. Just going to do this. Get a little sharp edge going. This. Another little sharp. Do this guy, I guess. So you get what feels like a sharp edge there. Call it. Doesn't need to be super sharp. Just needs to be straight and sharp-ish. This will be the last thing I repair, since it's the fucking weakest link and the biggest damage to everything comes from that. Now the last, this edge here is the water falls off, shoots off of it. Comes off of it. There's a it gets grabbed by it. Not that big a deal. That should be back to its normal shape-ish. There's not really any where the edges grab off. There we go. That's one. Next one. Worst one or best one, I don't know. Those hangnails are coming off much quicker on this side. There they go. Big rusty hand now. Almost gone with this. Get real close in with it. Oh yeah. Top layer. Almost done. All I'm doing, I'm not making anything smaller. I'm just getting rid of the edges that furled over. So this certain amount of material kind of furls over. I'm sanding that off. So it's back to just a flat surface. Once I'm done because I can feel it's gone. And then all I have to do is go back over it with this guy. One time. Like that. And this edge is real smooth, but it's also sharp. Comes all the way up to here. All the hangnails, or whatever you want to call them, are removed on that side. Now, this side. These smaller hangnails. Some hangnails there. Let's get these hangnails. Not even really hangnails. There was more hangnail there than there is on most of this side. There we go. That would be. Oh. There it is. That would be. Yeah, there's a little bit more right there. Yep. So there's that. Wants to scrape off the polish down here because I'm following the shape of the blade of the impeller. The reason I'm doing that is so I don't want to take any off. I want to take off the damage from it being loose in there, which is just a little ding 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 rattles. So I got 99.999% of it gone. All the hangnails. There we go. Hangnails gone. Gone. A little bit right there. That was a scary one to be touching, but whatever. I can go through here now. This guy. There you go. One more side, other side of this. And it's very, 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 very least damaged. There's a little bit going on right here, a little bit of hairy hangnail. Yep. Here's this one. Okay. go. All the edges are nice now. Now I got this edge to do. I want to do a little bit of work on it. A lot that can be done there. That one seems to never really gotten hit. Maybe got like one hit. This part and this part. And how bad is it? I mean, like how bad is it? Not that bad. It's not that bad. You can probably see one of them worse than the other or whatever. Put it down here. Not really. They're all about the same. They all lost a little bit. They all lost like a millimeter. Now, the last thing is this doesn't really go on there anymore because it has these little things sticking up, these little burrs. So that's what we got this guy for. It's rounded. Loosen this. Got my warding. An equaling mill in exchange for the half round. Yes. A little mini half round is a nice little thing to have.
test standard.
Is she asleep?
Almost.
Oh. Oops. Well, that is all the pieces machined back to a normal standard. Now, you go. Back together. Sweet. That's how it works. So, normally this gets covered in grease, filled with grease, sealed the grease in, nothing but grease. Gee, do it the right way. Doesn't really matter, looks like it doesn't really matter. That pops in. That's filled with grease. This is where the motor mounts. First you have this guy all in a torque, and you put this to 92 foot-pounds. Or you have the engine there, and you have the engine blocked, and then you tighten that end to 92, which is probably how they do it in the factory. And that just loosely spins back there whenever your engine's going. That's spin it. And that keeps the thing so it isn't just loose, it's stable from both sides. So this is on a rod that's got its spindles on both sides instead of just being a rod that's loose. That wouldn't make sense, that would break. So that is removing the damage to a loosed impeller, loosed impeller on a jet ski. That goes back there. Clean everything up before you do it. Use Loctite. Sweet. There you go.